Evening, everybody. How's everybody doing? Another episode of the HerbnRodg podcast, Unhinged, as we like to call it on Saturday nights. I'm doing fantastic. Herb, thank you for asking. I had a beautiful day, long day, but I finally got over. Okay. Herb, how are you doing tonight?
I am fantastically splendid on this wonderful Saturday night, Rodg. It's good. I already have drinks.
Gotcha.
I don't know if we're waiting for a guest for the first one of the night.
We are waiting for a guest, and I'm glad Herb alluded to that. It's not going to be just Herb and I tonight. As we posted on our social media, we have a very special guest with us tonight joining us. Herb, will you please do the honors?
Okay. He's been tabbed as a rising star in the Alabama podcast game. Okay. He is said to have the final word on who's going to start Keelan Russell or Austin Mack.
Wow.
Austin Mack, excuse me. Yes. And Greg Maddux was named after him. That's how, I don't know how that worked. I don't make the rules. I don't make the intros.
Okay.
But bringing to the stage, Maddux.
You got it good. It good. That was good, dude. I was like, the Greg Maddux one, you got me on that one. That was good.
Wow.
That was good.
Okay.
That was good because that's true.
My Maddux saying that Maddux was named after Greg Maddux. I didn't know that. That.
Cool. It was funny. I think I was supposed to be named, I forget what my mom they had decided to name me something else, right? And then they had went to the World Series game in 95 or 96. And that was, I think it was 95 or I can't remember which year. Regardless, that's when it would have been 95 because I was born in 96. Okay. So they were in the stands that year and Greg Maddux was pitching. And that's when she decided she wanted to name me Maddux. But then obviously, like she spelled it different, Maddox, where Greg Maddux is his last name in UX. Yeah. But it's kind of funny because when growing up, I was really the only Maddux I ever knew. You know what I mean? I didn't really know many other people with that name, and everyone would tell me that. And then as I've gotten older now, I feel like it's a little more popular. I've seen it a lot, especially on social media.
It's very popular. With that being said, my son's middle name is actually Maddox. Royal Ragsdale. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, small world.
It's pretty popular.
In 96, I was 30. So that's
and I was about to say, you said 96. I'm like, dude. I was in the ninth. Anyway, we're a little older than Maddox.
I really am the young one, right? That's funny.
Yes, you're the young one.
That's funny.
But now, Maddox, we appreciate you for joining us. As Herb said, I'll get to it. We'll get to it. As Herb said,
I was trying to rush to it.
The newest members of Roll Tide Nation. If you have not been on social media, he posts all the time, daily, which you have to do nowadays. He's live. He's getting it. Quickly rising. Glad you're here. But Maddox, we want to usher you in the right way. So with that being said, let me get prepared here. I'm a little behind myself. Okay.
See, you weren't even ready.
Cheers
Maddox,
to Maddox.
One of the strategies is if you hurry up the first shot, you get to the next shot. So that's one of the strategies.
Okay. I got to learn that one. Let's go. I got to learn that one. Cheers. Roll Tide.
All right. With that being said, before we get into ball talk, let's jump into the comments and see. Jump into the chat, see who's here. Lady Alpha, channel member, we appreciate you for joining us. One half of the Wrestling Diva podcast. They have a podcast every Tuesday night, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Lady Alpha and Autumn. Alex, we appreciate you for joining us, man. We heard, Herb informed me about what's going on. We love you, man. We appreciate everything you're doing with us, and we always got your back, man. We appreciate you. Another, channel member. Thank you, Alex. We appreciate you. Kat, another channel member. We appreciate you. One half of the Alpha Pools. Kat Pool is live. She follows Roll Tide. She follows everybody. Kat is everywhere.
It's funny. I was about to say it's funny being on this end now because I'm always watching y'all in the chat.
Exactly.
It's always then being on this end, seeing everybody is cool. That's
exactly, man. Yep. Kat's there. So. Dominique, thank you for joining us, Dominique. So
Dominique,
I'm on time tonight. You're on time. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Kat, yes, Maddox announced to us that he was born in 96, and then when he made the announcement, Kat, Herb and I went the same way. We're like, oh Lord.
And it's funny. I'm 29 now. I feel like I'm old. Right? I know.
Oh, Maddox.
I know.
You saying 29 makes it hurt even more. Oh my God. Okay, Maddox, let me ask you a question. How old do you think I am, Maddox? How old do you think I am?
I don't get mad at me though if don't get mad at me.
I'm not gonna get mad. Go ahead.
If I'm 45.
Wow, that's extremely accurate. I will be 45 next month.
Let's go.
Wow.
I got you if you need me to, Herb.
That's on her.
How old am I?
No, I don't know. That's the thing.
We'll put Maddox on the spot early, man.
This is how it's going to be tonight.
Yes.
See, I don't even know. This is the bad thing. I don't know who's older or younger. So I'm like,
oh gosh.
Now you can. This is the time.
I'm gonna say 41.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yo, did I get that?
No, not close. No.
Wow.
That's funny.
You have the correct, almost the correct number of years between us, but you went in the wrong direction.
Oh man, dude. Okay. Older. Okay.
Let's see, Damo.
That's
Damo's
funny.
in the building. Another member of Multi Nation.
That's my boy.
Another member of Multi Nation. And again, if you're not on TikTok or social media, Damo's another. He's huge. Damo is huge on social media. Large following. Damo and JT and Hunter, that's what we're all trying to get to eventually. So we're working our way. We're doing what we can. But shout out to Damo. We appreciate you for joining us.
Can I say this too?
Again,
They are ahead of us, but we do consider them kind of like a brother program.
Yeah,
of course.
They are right there with us, trying to encourage us, help us get there. And,
exactly.
They're a really supportive
we
group.
appreciate JT and Hunter. Rodg appreciates Damo. But that's
I think definitely for me, like starting, I think I started a little bit over a month ago.
Yeah.
I had been wanting to do it for a long time. Really just never, you had made a video about it, just wanting to start, and people were just kind of scared to do it. And I'm 29, dude. I'm born and raised in Alabama. I moved away now, but I love that, right? That's what I'm passionate about. So even when I moved away, it was harder because when you live in the state and born in the state, so many people relate with you. Well, you go other places, it's not the same. They don't understand why we love it, right?
Exactly.
So it was one day I was just off work, dude. My daughter's daycare was closed, and I was like, I'm gonna make a video. And I did. It was when Latier Brooks had gotten in a car accident. Did that.
Okay.
And I just kind of made an announcement on it. It kind of popped off a little bit for having 17 followers. And then people like Damo, Hunter, JT, all of them just started showing immediate love. And then it just was like quick, dude. They reposted everything. And then all the Bama fans started showing love. And it was a real community.
Yeah, man. And when you receive that type of that love from everybody, it makes you want to keep doing it more and more and more. And you just come up with different ways. And I think that's the beauty of content creation is that there could be one topic, but it's interesting to go on social media and say, everybody talks about that one topic. I mean, I went back when Saban retired. We weren't on TikTok. I don't even want to know what it was like back then. I mean, I'm sure TikTok was crazy when the announcement came out, but just using that as an example. So, we appreciate it. Let's see, TJ, thank you for joining us, sir. We appreciate your support. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, nothing like March Madness. It's I guess you could say it somewhat starts tomorrow. Selection Sunday's tomorrow. The first game is the play-in game or first four, whatever you want to call it. That is Wednesday, right?
Tuesday.
Is it
Tuesday?
Okay.
Tuesday and Wednesday they have games, and usually
Tuesday
the
and
Tuesday one I think has to play Thursday, and the Wednesday ones play Friday. So,
Okay, gotcha. And me, like everybody else, we fill out our brackets thinking that we're going to get some of these right, and we all know what happens every year.
I'm normally out round one. Yeah.
I lose a Final Four team in the first weekend. But we do have a bracket challenge.
Uh-huh.
Everyone is free to fill out.
Okay.
We always send the winner, a shirt or a hat or something of memorabilia. So even if you're not a Bama fan, last year was a Wisconsin fan that won it. So everybody, please check out our free bracket. We will reward you for winning. And we let them put video up on our show. So what else, Sadie?
Shout out to Sadie. Now, Maddox, Sadie is a good friend of HerbnRodg's. She lives in Birmingham. Really good family fan. Sadie is an Auburn fan, diehard Auburn fan.
That's okay.
But still, she's family. We consider her family. Shout out to Sadie. Sorry about the loss that Auburn had to.
She does have a video for us for any point.
Yeah, we have a video playing in a second here. Sorry about the loss. We'll see what happens.
Somebody pushed Sadie in a pool with her dress on, and the penance was now she gets to play an Auburn video every week on our show.
Okay. I mean, I guess it is what it is. We get the fire. It happens. That's right.
If you had to guess who pushed her in a pool, who would you think? Herb or Rodg?
Oh,
Maddox, I live in Texas.
Okay.
Wait, no, he said
okay,
Rodg.
I didn't know who. Okay, well, I didn't know. I didn't. That's the thing. I didn't know. I didn't know.
Maddox said,
I didn't know based off area code. I didn't know.
I live in Arlington, Texas. I moved out here about 14 years ago. So Herb
okay. Okay. I was born in Birmingham, so that's cool. Okay. Yep.
Okay.
So, but Rodg was the official vote. Don't before you try to say
that's it. Rodg was the vote. I'll take it.
That's hilarious.
JT, this is a man. If you are not familiar with Alabama football on social media, JT is one of the GOATs. JT is all over social media. JT edits. JT's everywhere. He's the CEO of Roll Tide Nation.
And JT, I think there's others too.
Yeah, JT the Bama. Yeah. So JT, thank you for joining us. It's an honor, man. We appreciate you. Looking forward to more content, man. Awesome.
For sure.
Kyle, thank you for joining us, man. Maddox said, Rodgerick, every bit of 40. Hey, I turned 45 on April the 20th.
I said they couldn't get mad at me, bro. I said they couldn't get mad at me.
My birthday is on 4/20. I turned 45. I am looking forward to it. JT said her best friend is Damo. According to the group chat, that is incorrect.
Yeah.
Whitwell Sports. Shout out to Whitwell Sports. Herb has a title towel right behind him. If you do not have your title towel, shout out to Whitwell Sports. Check them out. Grab your title towels. Herb and I both have 2 or 3. I think Herb probably has. I think he uses them in the bathroom. I don't know. Anyway,
I was going to grab them down, but not now.
Yeah, now we're not touching it.
There we go. Hunter in the building.
Hunter, the Bama fan, my boy.
You want to do it real quick?
Which one?
You want to break him in real quick?
Just go ahead. Let's do it.
Okay. All right, Maddox. We were going to save this to the end, but certain people are here now, so we're going to do this. All right. We play a game on the show called Work, Play, Live, Ditch. Okay.
Work, play, live, ditch. Okay.
We're going to give you 4 names. Okay. And you have to slot them into categories. Work, that's who you want to work with every day, 40 hours a week, right? Play, that's who you're going out with Friday night, going to hang out, right?
Okay. Yep.
Live, this is your roommate. So, hey, if they dirty with the dishes, you gotta handle that, right? Ditch, when they call you, it goes straight to voicemail. Okay.
Kicking it to the curb. Block.
Yep.
Oh man,
you're gonna know these names too because you've worked with them, right?
Okay. Okay.
Damo.
I hate you for putting me on the spot for this too. They showed me so much love. Those are my boys, and you're doing this. But let's go. Hunter, right. Damo,
Corey, Bama.
Okay. Yep.
And JT.
Oh, buddy. And
I swear to God.
You do this, we put everybody through the ringer. Everybody's
all good.
This,
yep. It's all good. Let's do it. All right. Work.
Okay.
Work. I'm going JT. I'm going JT.
Makes sense.
Plays hard, bro. Plays hard for me because I want to say Hunter, and I want to ride with Hunter, but then I feel like Damo might be fun to go out with too. That's the thing.
Could
and
be.
Like I was messaging him today, telling him I wanted to go to A-Day. So I'll put.
Excuse me.
I'll put Hunter.
No. You got to answer him.
I'll go Hunter play.
Ooh, okay. So you got work and play. Now you have live and ditch.
You're going out. You're going out with the only white guy. That's fine though, Hunter.
You got
bro, don't do that to me, bro. Don't do that to me.
So you have live and ditch with Corey and Damo, I guess. Yeah, Corey and Damo, live and ditch.
All right, then I'm living with Damo. I'm ditching Corey. Corey, don't get mad at me, bro. Corey, don't get mad at me, bro. That's nothing against Corey. Corey. I promise.
Corey,
that's nothing.
Don't worry, because we will cut this in.
Yeah, we got.
So
this is funny, bro. Y'all are funny.
We will. It's all good. It's all good, man. It's all good. Let me see. March Madness. Mia.
They put me out. Yeah, that's a good one, dude. That's a good one. I like that. Like that's really how you put someone on the spot right there.
Yeah.
Because like, what if you?
We still got one.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Damo. Gotta look up them hotels.
We will figure that out. We'll make that work. Let's see.
Corey's gonna unfollow me.
Ty Simpson was on Stephen A. show. I missed that. I didn't realize that. Did y'all see that?
No, I didn't.
Herb, did you?
I saw.
Okay,
I saw him.
Check that out.
I saw him recently getting interviewed by somebody, but I didn't. It wasn't Stephen A.
Okay, I gotta check that out. Kat, thank you for bringing that up. I will check that out. What's his number? Okay. Oh, Damo especially says hi, Herb.
The reason why we give Damo a hard time, right, is we had a debate.
No,
and
Lord.
Damo picked Rodg as his favorite out of the two of us. Okay.
Okay.
But Damo wants to come stay with me for 8 days.
So that's where it comes from. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I get it. That's hilarious.
Randy is in the building. Randy is Waylon.
Randy,
thank you for joining us. Maddox, if you're not familiar with Randy is obviously he's a Georgia fan, but he's one of the biggest, if not the biggest, Georgia content football creators out there. Extremely large following on social media. If you just watch his episode or watch him on Facebook or YouTube, whatever, I mean, it's awesome. He puts together awesome work. Again, he's a Georgia fan, but he's been following Herb and I since like damn near day one. So Randy supports us. We support Randy. Whenever we have Georgia Alabama games, we always do something the same way. We do some collabs together. But Randy's the man. You got to follow him on YouTube and all his socials as well. It's where we all strive to be. So shout out to Randy. Thank you for joining us.
Shout out Randy.
I think Maddox realized it was a trap, but
I realized quickly. I realized there was a trap, but it's all right. It's all good. That's part of it.
Randy helped shape our program because we were kind of all over the place at what we, covered. Mm-hmm. Randy was the first one to not go, "Hey, you guys suck," but be like, "Hey, guys, why don't we focus?
Figure it out."
What you guys like and kind of stick to that. So now you see 90% Alabama football, and then basketball afterwards. But we don't. Really
I could understand that in a sense because it's like when you start doing it and making videos, you just want to do so much. Like in the sense of if you have a creative mind, like I want to make videos at work, working on cars, and then I want to make like family videos and stuff. But then like if you're trying to really push a page, I understand that it's like you really gotta push it, and I'm starting to notice that.
Yeah, when you post certain things,
make another page for the other stuff.
Exactly. Right. I was about to say that on my HerbnRodg TikTok. That's like when I first started that, I was just posting whatever, and football stuff was getting views, but then the other stuff was getting like very, very few views. But again, that was just the second page so we can like go live or whatever. So I didn't really bother me. But that's when I started understanding the logistics behind everything. So Carol, thank you for joining us. Carol, again, Maddox is another Georgia fan, but we appreciate Carol. She supports us, so we support Carol. Thank you. It's all right, Carol. We're here. We're not going anywhere anytime soon. Bentley is in the building. Roll Tide Production.
Yep.
So I just click off it.
Bentley shows mad love. That's my boy. Yep.
There we go. Bentley, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you, man.
Yep.
And I think, let me see. I want to say we're just about caught up. Herb, am I missing anything? I'm going to. Bentley said he's going to A-Day. Bentley is going to A-Day.
Let's go. See, I'm telling you, I'm trying to get.
Dama will be there. JT will be there.
Is Rodg there?
I will not. I will not be there.
I understand that.
Here. I'm going to miss this one. I will be in Montgomery, April 23rd and 24th for something else, but I will be missing A-Day. But Herb, going forward, after whatever happens here, Herb knows what's going on. Anyway, I'm going to try to go to A-Day starting next year.
Okay. Same. I get upset. I was like, dude, I'm in Virginia. I'm in Williamsburg, Virginia. So I'm about, I'd say from Tuscaloosa, I don't know. I'm originally from Daphne, Alabama. So I'd say from Daphne, I'm like, I don't know, 12 hours, 12, 13.
Our parents are from Boynton. I'm not sure if you heard of Boynton, Virginia. It's like a little small town in, I don't know if that's South Virginia.
They went to Norfolk. So
they went to Norfolk State.
Okay. Yeah. I live in Williamsburg. I work in Newport News. Newport News is probably like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes from Norfolk. Okay. Well, I'm not going to say that with traffic, probably about 45 minutes to an hour, but it's really not that far. Yeah. Norfolk's not far from me at all. Yeah. I know that area.
Yeah. So I know I'll miss A-Day, but I am going to the Georgia game. I already bought my flight for the Georgia game, so I will be there for that October 10th. I'll definitely be in the building then.
I thought about going to the Texas A&M game possibly too, dude.
Homecoming.
I don't know.
We have been kind of banned from games for a little bit, so we have to.
Why?
So we went to Florida State.
Okay.
Saw how that turned out. Yeah.
We went
to Oklahoma on the road. Saw how that one turned out. Yeah. And then I was at at home.
Stay home.
Yeah.
Stay home. Turn it on the TV, dude.
The last two games Herb and I went to, the opposing team stormed the field, and we were like, dude, what are we doing wrong?
Nope, for sure.
Yeah.
Yep. The last one I've been to, me and my dad were at 4th and 31, Auburn, the Iron Bowl, and that was wild being in Jordan Hare when that was happened. But yeah, I'm definitely I want to get back in Bryant-Denny.
All right, Missy loves her man. Thank you, Royal.
Oh yeah, what's up, Aunt Missy?
All right, thank you, Missy, for joining us. We appreciate it.
She's a big time Alabama fan, living in Georgia too. That's what's up.
All right, Herb. Herb, looks like we have another special guest in the lobby. Would you like to bring this person on? Give me an intro. We gotta have an intro.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
This is the Mountain Dew spokesperson.
He's
right. His slogan is, "Hey, it's just a natural high, baby." On famous for the best edits this side of the Mississippi, because we're Alabama, we don't know what's on the other side. Right. What's over here? State champ, 5 years in a row from the period of 2000 to 2005. I might be making him a little younger, so it might be you somewhere in there, right? And the leader of Roll Tide Nation on a mission to take out the BS. And for those behind the scenes, you know what the BS stands for. JT, coming to the stage. How are you, sir?
JT, baby, the Mountain Dew himself. Let's go.
Herb, you are a fool for one. Thank y'all. I just wanted to hop on, man. I saw you boys live, man. Show looks fun. Everybody in the comments.
Oh, man.
Damo in here. Rodg in here leading the show.
Yes,
I love it. My man Maddox in here. Oh, Lord, JT. Everybody in here.
Let's
What's
go.
up, everybody? How y'all doing, chat?
JT, we appreciate you for joining us, man. I feel like we're in the room with royalty right now.
Right? Yeah, I feel like we're in Hollywood right now.
Let
me straighten my shirt up, bro. I got it. Let me straighten my shirt.
Cheers to JT. And,
I'm gonna.
With Roll Tide Nation, and this is in serious, and everything he's done with Roll Tide Nation and the content that he puts out on a daily basis. And I say daily basis, JT is a father, family man, etc. You got a lot going on in your life, but he still wakes up every day at 4 o'clock in the morning. He sends us a text. Hey man, I'm about to drop 15 videos, man. We got Michael Jordan and LeBron James coming on to the show next time. I'm like, damn, man. I still got like boogers in my eyes, and he's sensitive.
Well, part of it is.
JT's a hustler.
When the kids get me up, me up, man, my mind's going to that.
That's true. Trust me, I understand. But no, we JT.
Call me, hey bro. Call me when you get up.
It is the mentality of it. JT has he's a grind. He grinds it out, man. He's a hustler. He's a grinder, and he's striving to be where a lot of us want to be, and we appreciate him. We want to give him his flowers while he's here, and I don't know why I just said why he's here. That was weird, but anyway, we want to give him his flowers. JT is if you're not following JT on social media, I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what else to do.
You got to be following JT. Let's go.
Cheers to JT. We appreciate you, JT.
Hey, thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys are following all these guys. Obviously, you are because I'm on their platform, but definitely HerbnRodg podcast. Make sure y'all clip this. The HerbnRodg podcast is the show you want to watch, okay? Yeah. It's got all the high energy. You never know what you're going to get out of Rodg, okay? Look at him. He looks unpredictable right now. Herb on the other side now. Herb can be 50-50. Especially when the Twitter post says, you don't know if this Herb or Rodg. That's when it gets people the most.
I never know.
The reply says, because it says HerbnRodg podcast or Rodg and Herb podcast. So it's like when the reply is like, who said this?
Yeah,
and it's just like, it makes you wonder which one of you two said that.
Whenever I respond, I try to put like Herb. I try to put an R in parentheses whenever I respond, but the majority of the time it's Herb. So
here's the general.
That's what I've taken.
Yeah.
Pat will tell you this. If it's crazy, so that oh my God, he's drinking, he's naked, he's saying something totally ridiculous.
Hey, last night Herb messaged me. He said, "Hey man, we're in the lobby waiting on you." And I'm like, "What do you mean?"
It's Friday. Yeah.
I literally had to check my phone. He made me. I was already thinking about it. So I'm like, "What do you mean? It's Friday, dude." He's like, "Yeah, you're gonna have this for a while."
Quick thing, I want to give a shout out to. Alex, man, we appreciate you with the super chat, Alex. Man, we
Roll Tide.
really appreciate the Roll Tide, Alex. Yeah.
Hey,
wait,
before you go this.
Yeah, Herb, go ahead.
Friend, Alex has become leave it up. You can leave it up. Okay. Alex has become a good friend of the program. Like Rod said, supported us for the day he found us. Membership, super chats. Alex is actually getting called up. He posted this, so I'm not just sharing his business. He's getting called up to Afghanistan. That'll happen this next week. So, for sure. And he posted this in the chat on Wednesday, not going to see action. But I said, look, man, getting called up is called up. You're away from your family.
For sure.
It's a different situation, bro. Much respect to you. Much love. Alex and I have talked several times on the phone. Great guy. We appreciate your service. We also appreciate your friendship, dude. And we just wish you the best, man. I hope this is as quick as possible and you come back and everything is safe and sound. So
for sure.
All football side, man. Huge respect for all military. You're the reason why we can do a podcast and don't have to worry about X, Y, and Z happen to us. I'm not gonna turn this to a political thing, but so thankful for our military and every one of the men and women, husbands, fathers, sons, daughters. Aunts, uncles, mothers, all that. Like, man, thank you guys. Y'all
Alex, we appreciate you, man.
I know I'm out of order. I'm just going to click up the ones that say that, and I'm
No, you're good. You're good.
One, for those real quick, and then turn it back. But
for sure, Kat. That was good. Yep.
Yeah,
for sure.
Thank you.
It's huge. Thank you for your support. Hey, fun fact, real quick, and Alex, you can correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I talked to a older Army guy, and he told me one time. A lot of people say thank you for your service when they see you out or they see that you're, veteran. And he said a lot of older ones would more like it if you would try to open up a conversation and ask where they were stationed at, what their job was. So it kind of gives them a meaning, like, because then they kind of relive back what they did because they gave part of their life for you to have freedom. Okay, for you to be able to say what you want to believe in this country. So, I've got a huge place in my heart, for that. And just,
I'll say this, JT, on that one. Sometimes I'm wary of that because if it's a certain experiences they don't want to relive.
That
so, like,
is
when I'm talking to Alex, I let Alex share whatever. And I'm like, bro, when you're talking about it, you tell me what you want to
let him tell you. Let
him tell me. You know what I mean? So it is.
I got family members.
I see both sides,
for sure.
Yeah.
There's some stuff,
Alex, we appreciate you. Excuse me. Maddox, I think this is a question to you as far as regarding social media.
I mean, I am, but I haven't really, I'm not going to lie, I haven't posted anything. I haven't posted anything on YouTube yet, but I do plan on doing that. I just started posting on the Instagram a lot more. Yeah. So really, like a lot of the stuff I put on TikTok, I do that on Instagram as well. And then it's starting to get a lot of.
How do they find you? What is your tag?
On YouTube, it's just Maddox, Maddox, and then Gridiron Garage, pretty much all one word right there. And that's the same on TikTok. And then on Twitter, it's just Maddox McCullough.
Hey, Maddox, text me after this, and I'll help you start getting so you can post on there. I'll teach you some stuff. Sure. Some backdoor stuff, help you start posting on there. Now, for the time being, though, we do have a thing for Roll Tide Nation right now.
Yeah.
You can find Maddox weekly on Roll Tide Nation.
Yes, for sure.
Videos and shorts on there as well. Which I have he did Keon Sabb today. No. Yeah. Who did you do?
I did the last one was Red Morgan.
Red Morgan today. Dre.
A Keon.
Yep, you did Keon already.
And then we have a kicker one. And then I'm working on more. I got more in the work right now that I'm going to be putting out.
Hey, guys, the kicker one, please go look on our page for the kicker one. Because
for me, I know we're not getting into it yet, but that was one battle for me that I just feel like, we all know the battles going on at Alabama football. And that's just one I feel like that isn't talked about because I feel like some people feel it should be one person's job, but then we also have another transfer coming in who was a stud where he was from. So I felt like that was I hadn't really seen anyone talk about it yet, but for sure.
That's how the Saturday show works, man.
JT just pops up on my first episode on the HerbnRodg show. Hey, first episode on here, JT just pops up on me.
Roll Tide, baby.
Roll Tide, baby.
Is like, come in. Cotton from Way Off Sides, he was in the comment section one time. We were like, hey, just hop up. So we wanted to be more of an
So I wanted to just slide in, which I could have if I got on my laptop because I have the StreamYard stuff and I could have just brought myself up. But I didn't want to just go invade in the show. I just wanted to kind of ease, let you guys see me backstage. And then I was wondering if y'all saw the group chat when I said, here I come. I was wondering if y'all saw it, if y'all were going to think when I said, here I come, what that meant. I literally y'all like, what? Okay.
Bentley says March 21st, a new beginning for Roll Tide Productions. Bentley, we got our support, man. Just let us know.
For sure.
And we'll go from there. We'll figure it out. This is what we've been talking about. JT starting a conglomerate. It's got to start from somewhere.
Yes, sir.
When you're JT, you got that type of beard and that facial hair.
But he trimmed it up though. It's so funny from the videos I was watching last year of all his reactions and then what he looks like right now. Right? Look.
And see,
you know what that comes from, right?
He took his hat off. JT took his hat off. Do it again, man.
What did you say?
Look, the car taught me today, though.
I promise you. He kissed me at one time.
He
was like, oh, hell no.
Sure, bro. I lifted up the back.
We got some work to do, man.
That thing about put you down, didn't you? You were like, got knocked out like Derek Meadows.
Boy, it hurt, bro. I literally turned into the back of the little thing of the car lifts up on the corner. Like, it didn't lift up all the way yet. And I went right into it where I was like, boom.
All right, so Randy found you on
IG. Thank you, Randy. Yes, I'll follow you back after this.
Randy's
for sure.
Cool people, man. Yeah,
thank you, Randy.
Probably the coolest Georgia fan I know.
And that's
exactly.
That's cool.
I know a few cool Georgia fans.
I do too. I know some. I know some obnoxious ones, but
it's Maddox. It's the new ones.
I know.
New ones.
And I feel like the new Alabama fans are probably annoying to other people too. Possibly. I don't know. I'm saying like people. I don't know. I could see it, but it's not. I have a lot of especially Auburn. Like I have a lot of friends that are Auburn fans.
My best friend. Best friend's an Auburn fan. Actually,
yeah, and that's what happens when you grow up in Alabama, though. You don't.
Whoa! I'm not an Auburn fan.
Carlton and James are Auburn fans. They're diehard Auburn fans.
What are you saying?
Carlton and James, you know them. All right, man. Looks like we are caught up in the comments.
Finding out you're not as important to some people as you thought.
Let's go.
JT, you have to do. Cheers again, man. To everybody. Hope everybody had a fantastic week. Tomorrow, Sunday, Selection Sunday. Hey, cheers to Selection Sunday. Hopefully, we get a good draw. We'll get into that in a second here. So, cheers.
Can I answer a question I think we missed from Bentley? Bentley, in all seriousness, the only reason why I didn't get you in the first is because of your age, and I always feel like people are like, oh, well, ditch him because he's younger, and I didn't want to give anybody easy out. We love you, love your content, man, and
I think he just hit. Shout out to him. I think he just hit over 10K on TikTok. And he's been pushing it, bro. And
I really thought you would say he just hit puberty.
He's been showing me like all of them on TikTok, but he's been showing me mad love too.
For you to hit 10K at that age, I told Bailey, I said, dude, you're off to a
amazing start.
Anybody out there, man? You hit 10K. You don't even have to show your face yet. You're way ahead of everybody. So you're in really good standing. So just keep up the good work.
Shout out Roll Tide Productions.
We're all going to be happy that we knew him at this.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah.
And shout out to Big Mike. Big Mike's behind the scenes.
Big Mike.
Shout out to Big Mike. Hey, you can come whenever you want. Big Mike is family. He's helped out everybody here. We appreciate you, Big Mike. Thank you for joining us. With that being said, I think we're caught up. Go ahead.
Mike has been sick too, so Mike, feeling better, bro.
Hope you feel better, man. Hope you feel better.
With that being said,
I think we're all caught up with that. So with that being said, first topic being, obviously, I hate to bring it up. Alabama lost Ole Miss yesterday. Going into the game, we were 11.5-point favorite. I said we're going to move on, beat them before the game started. We had beat them early in the season pretty badly. We played horribly. We played really, really sloppy. Things did not go our way. Came back in the second half a little bit, but just never really got back into the game. Herb, what are your thoughts, I guess? All right, sorry, let's go to Maddox first. Maddox, what are your thoughts regarding the loss and what are you thinking about the team right now? Like, where is your head at regarding the men's boots right now?
I agree with you. It was just sloppy. You could it just seemed like we had 6 days off. But when I say that, you would, in a perfect world, you would think that would mean that we got rested and we were all, but it almost seemed like they didn't spend their time off how they should have, maybe. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm not saying that. But, I mean, dude, we just got to be more physical. I just feel like it's not a very physically dominant team. There's several players that do go hard, especially in the paint. But like someone like Aiden Sherrill, he played like 30 minutes. He's almost playing the whole game, every game, right? And I feel like that's becoming an issue where he's getting really burnt out towards the end of the game or towards the end of the first half. And then his backups aren't coming in really performing well enough, so they have to put Sherrill back in. And I don't know if at the end of the game he's at where we need him to be. I don't know.
Right. Gotcha.
And then also, though, no, go ahead. You're good.
No. On that exact one, I also think Sherrill had made a great leap this year.
Yeah, for sure.
I think he's ahead of what we thought. But to your point, I think missing on Williamson and Bowen and what's the Bristow? Is it Bristow?
Bristow. He was good. He's been injured. Yeah.
Has put way more
stress
on Sherrill. To your point,
correct.
Where this is stuff he wasn't expecting, and that's like, bro, I'm pretty much our all interior defense, So go ahead, Maddox, but I had to jump in. Like,
no, you're good. That you hit it on the head. Like, and then obviously, if our guards are playing elite, how they can play, dude, I think the sky's the limit for our team. If the guards are playing elite, and then we have solid big man play under a NATO system. I mean, I feel like NATO has proven that he can do this. The last time, I mean, obviously, we all know we're going to go in and probably be like Rod said, probably a 4 seed. That would have us. I mean, that was like our Final Four run, but the only difference is that roster was, I feel like, a little more put together and a little more dominant than what this roster is at that time. So, I mean, I truthfully see us getting maybe to the Sweet 16. I mean, do you see? I don't know.
That was my.
We kind of called it. Go ahead.
That was Herb and I's guess prior to the SEC tournament, and even earlier on the season, this was a Sweet 16 type team. I think it's just going to depend on what type of basketball we're playing coming into March. Man, obviously, yesterday was not an example of what we want to present going into March. Depending on the draw, and again, we'll all be glued to the TV tomorrow to kind of see how things played out. But if we get a decent draw, I think we can make it to the Sweet 16. But based on your comments earlier, Max, you heard the physicality is something that it's too late into the season to kind of just pick up on. Aiden Sherrill is what we have, and that's it. Keep in mind that guy Collins, and I don't know how to pronounce his last name. He's like a 6'11", 265 center, but he's been hurt basically all year. So we haven't had any help there. And we all got love for Noah Williamson, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I'll leave it at that regarding the front court. But JT, how do you feel about the men's hoops team right now? Where do you and let's just lead into the next topic. Where do you see us as far as a draw tomorrow? 3 seed, 4 seed, 5 seed. What do you think is going to happen tomorrow? You're JT.
Mike's muted, JT.
Yeah. My bad.
There we go.
What's his name on Twitter that does the poll?
Joe Lenart?
All right, yeah, Joe
Lenart, yeah.
I saw they posted, what was it, a couple hours ago, had us at 13 still and at the 4 seed still.
Okay.
Would have been the last 4 seed. It would have been, I think it was in the South. I could be wrong on that. I cannot remember, but it was the last bracket on the 4 seed. Now, that's where things.
JT, just for your point, I have us like what I'm looking at right now has us in the West, but yes, as a 4
that's
seed.
it. Okay, I cannot remember what it was when I was looking.
It's
at
all
it
good.
now
It's
that
all
I
good.
think about it.
Yeah.
But I do know we were at the 4 seed, which that can vary. Now, do I think we fall back to like 6 or 7?
6, 7. I see. Yeah.
Look at it.
Oh my gosh.
He's girl dad. I know you got that too.
Bro, she hits me. She's 4 and hits me with that all the time, bro. I don't understand. I don't understand. All right, yeah, that's funny.
Anyways, I don't think we fall back far. I do think we still stay probably at the 4. Now, people want to talk about the SEC tournament, that play. I'm not going to double beat the dead horn of the bad play. That's fine. All that bad play to say we still had a chance to win the game with 0.5 seconds left, okay?
Facts.
I want everybody to think about that, too.
Facts.
Okay? All the bad play still had a chance to win the game.
We all thought. I thought there was hope. I did. I mean,
now the problem is this: when you lose games by 1 point, do you know what stat coaches will pull up the most? Because guess what it says in that stat? Free throws. Free. They free, baby. They free.
Yeah.
So they're going to look at that stat and you're going to be like, where do we miss him at? How many did we make? Even if you miss 2 at that point, like, dang, there's the ball game if we was 100%, you know? So that's something I think, Rodg, when you look at us going on, though, into this tournament play, do we win the free throw line more? Are we better challenging and with adversity? Like in the first half, we will lay down and get steamrolled and then do everything in the power with the last
to come back
minutes.
Yes.
Yeah. So we have to assemble the Avengers in the second half to come back.
And it could happen. I mean, we have it. It could happen, but it's like, why are we living by that?
And also, it's almost like Alabama football this past year. We had to do that in Alabama football too. The defense or somebody had to be like in an Avenger style in the second half and pull something crazy out.
I feel like, this is no disrespect when I say this, I kind of feel like that with Milroe. And I love Milroe, but so many games it was just felt like it was just put on Milroe. Other people weren't performing the best around him. He was having the line wasn't,
like
and then
the thing was the OC in that time frame was just my big problem with him. Did not know how to use him properly, in my personal opinion on that.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, I think we've all went through the Milroe period, and we've all had our opinions on it. It's just
Milroe, baby.
It is what it is.
No, for real.
Oh, I'll bring this up. Yeah, well, just to follow that, half the times our plays right now are, hey, Phylon, do something. And you can tell. It's like, hey, Phylon, which screen are you looking for or whatever. But this is the one I was talking about, to follow kind of also what JT would just say. I'm going to answer this first.
Yes. I
didn't mind him not calling a timeout because Phylon had the ball. If he had called a timeout, we would have gone into timeout and he would have said, hey, Phylon, take the ball. My only problem, and it's not a criticism, but I understand he passed it off to Cheryl, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want Phylon to shoot it. You are our guy. I will live and die by what you do. If Phylon shoots it and it gets blocked, I'm like, okay.
Oh, well.
Aiden Sherrill is he's not strong around the basket in traffic. We all know that, right?
Yep. Got a shot block.
But it's not his. It's. I feel like he made a huge leap from last year to this year. He's still learning how to finish around the back. I cannot blame that man for it. Because if somebody said, hey, man, we want to be a championship level contender and you're the only big man that we have that's going to be worth anything, he'd be like, well, wait a minute, hold up. We ain't got all these guys, but no, just you. So I'm not going to criticize Aiden Sherrill. Most improved on the team, maybe the second most important guy. I wanted Phylon to shoot that ball. If he missed it, whatever happened, I would have been fine with that. That was my only thing. But I did not mind not calling the time. Go ahead, Ron.
No, that kind of goes into what I was going to talk about is regarding the last shot. I'm with her. Phylon, if you're Phylon, you got 28 points right now. You got us to this point. You got to take that last shot. I don't care if all 5 people are guarding.
Stop acting like LeBron.
I had already accepted he was going to you know what I mean?
I caught you, Herb. Maddox, I'm a huge LeBron fan, and Herb isn't, so we go back and forth.
Bro, I like LeBron too. That's the bad. Okay, I get the hate too. I understand.
Hey, JT is a huge LeBron fan. JT, we appreciate you, man. Hey. Okay.
I'm also an Atlanta Hawks fan, so that doesn't tell you much. So I'm an Atlanta Falcons fan. It's like it's a struggle in Atlanta, bro.
At least Atlanta has
the real 2-3, baby.
I got Tua back as my quarterback now, but I'm like, dude.
Regarding the last shot, man, I if you're Phylon, just take the shot, man. If you hit it. If not, you draw the foul. Him dumping off the pass to Cheryl, and Cheryl like basically standing under the backboard. He got the ball, and Cheryl doesn't have the best footwork, and he takes the ball up. So I said that was a recipe for disaster. But again, if Phylon hadn't played the way he did yesterday, we wouldn't have been close in the game anyway. So
for sure.
it kind of sucked to see that. And again, it was just one of those games like we lost, but let's just see what happens Sunday, and we'll go from there. So Had it been a football game, I think we all would have just went crazy and punched a hole in the wall or whatever. But it was basketball, so I was like, okay, we're still in the March Madness, so we'll move on. We'll be a 4th seed tomorrow, and we'll just see who we draw and
see where we go.
Yeah,
see where we go. See where we go.
That's the big thing. See who we draw tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think Phylon finished with like 26 yesterday.
I think he had 28.
Yeah,
28. Okay.
18 for 25 was the stat for the free throw line. So 2 shots from the free throw, 2 free throws made, ball game.
That's wild. It's that little, like that little of a margin.
The part that rubbed me the wrong way was Amari Allen and Ragsdale combined, and I made a video about this for 5
rebounds.
Points.
Oh, 5 points. Yes.
And then Amari Allen had
11
5 points.
But then he had 11 rebounds. Yeah, I saw that today. 5 points, 11.
When you got
Amari Allen just needs to come back one more season with the time.
Dude, that's what I said.
I think so too.
Come on back.
What about Aiden Terrell one more year?
Yes, come back.
I think Aiden Terrell one more year. Holloway, Sherrill, and
hey man, I seen Aiden Sherrill at A-Day last year, man, up close and personal, and that's a big man.
Is he big?
Is huge.
He's like 6.
You'll see him. You'll see him.
I think he's 6'10"
for HCU. Yeah, because you see him to the crowd looking like a palm tree just coming through. But he's like, dang.
Yeah, JD, to your Amari Allen point. We've been asked like 3 shows in a row. Is Amari Allen coming back?
Phylon. Yeah.
He's been on a slide. I'm like, now? Probably.
Yep.
So.
But, I mean, at the same time, though, now you can also look at it like this, bro, that when NIL
Williamson got 3 points.
They bring up a little bit more money for
exactly.
Obviously going pro for sure.
Yeah.
There's a lot of money right there. I know there's some money involved there.
Taylor, thank you.
You got some free
Taylor,
money,
what's up, bro?
That you can kind of play around with and be like, hey,
exactly.
Go ahead and stay, bro. And then come with these other freshmen we got coming up and the other guys we got that are going to stay and maybe a transfer or two. Like Rodg has been saying this in the group chat for a damn near 3 months, I want to say. Getting a big guy out the portal.
Yes.
Get one. Like, can we get one?
Go into the
7-footers.
Yeah, exactly. Go into the portal, get you a big man that doesn't need a lot of attention, not somebody who's going to be the focal point of your offense, but tell them, look, we're a 3-point shooting team, but your big ass is not going to come out to the perimeter. You stay in the paint.
Stay in the bro. We didn't bring you here to go shoot threes. I don't
jack up threes.
We have elite guard play.
Right. Get the rebounds. Get some blocks.
No, you're on it, right? The problem is if you're a big man and your pitch is, hey, come here, you'll probably never get any touches in the paint.
Right, I know. They want to play.
You're never going to throw me the ball.
They want to be the next, in their sense.
Tell them that verbatim. I'd phrase it another way. I'd be like, yeah, man, we love you down there.
Man, we want you to be the big, right?
Yeah. We got Innisfree. It's a nice bar. We got some girls.
You're going to lie to me. Rod's like a politician right now.
Man, if you can give me 10 and 8 a game, I'd appreciate that. But we just do not come out to the perimeter. Don't shoot it. If you shoot a 3-pointer, I'm taking your scholarship away. I'm just letting you know that up front. That's what I'm gonna tell them.
It's gone.
Like you can shoot 0.5 3 points. That means none. Exactly.
If we're on 20, you can shoot 3-pointer. That's it.
What do I text all the time? My big man cannot have more 3-point shots than rebounds. Bowen will have 3 3-point shots, 0 for 3, 1 rebound. I'm like, come on, no.
Yeah, or like that's
give me a rebound and look at me, and I'll go, okay, that's 1 3-point.
That's how. For sure, dude. I made a video about that where Noah Williamson, he'll be in the game 9 to 11 minutes.
God, yeah.
And it's not like we said, love Noah Williamson. He's probably a great kid, bro. And it's nothing. I hate to even ever talk bad about him, but it's like, dude, 11 minutes and you're that tall. Just put your arms up, and I promise you'll get one. You'll get one. And like it might be a gimme, it might be this, but like, dude, that's where I say I don't see much effort down there past Aiden Sherrill in the big man position. And then I feel like in the 16 run and then the Final Four run, we kind of had some forwards that were really stepping up, say Grant Nelson, even though he did get cooked sometimes. But we had more of a physical presence down low.
That's the cat's point, too.
Yeah.
Carol says, where is the final? Herb, does anybody know what the Final Four is this year? I honestly don't.
I don't know. I need to go look that up.
Carol, we will check into that, and
Indianapolis, Indiana.
Look, he beat
Will Florida lose a one
seed? I don't. Don, it's a good question.
27
lost,
is Detroit.
So I don't think. I don't know who was ranked number 5, but UConn was 6. But we're going into this, UConn and Florida were both close to the 1. They both lost, so I think Florida still has a shot at that number 1.
Okay.
Who's winning? Do y'all know if Duke or Virginia's winning right now?
Duke is up by 3 with about a little under 6 minutes left.
Yep.
Okay.
With that being said, I think let me see.
Nick posted about it. He's like, "This is a good game."
Yeah, we do.
No, it was. Yeah.
So for Alabama, I think we can all agree we'll probably be a 4 seed tomorrow. We'll go into that and I hope we get a good draw, and we'll just go from there. We'll all fill out our brackets and go crazy, and we'll do math, and we'll go online and see what the pundits pick, and then it'll all be wrong. And I like the word pundits. That's my big word. For Herb usually gives us a ridiculously big word for absolutely no reason because he wears glasses. It makes absolutely no sense, but I've been dealing with it for about 44 years. It's okay. But one thing that
you're 45 and I'm 41.
Right. So if we base it off what I said, JT, don't judge me for what they tried to put me on the spot too. JT, don't look. Hey.
Yeah. So 4, 5, and 6 were Florida, Houston, and UConn. They all lost. So I think Florida keeps their number 1 seed.
Okay.
Gotcha. All right, JT, man, we appreciate you, man. I know you got to do what you got to do. We appreciate getting CEO of Roll Tide Nation. He's probably got to go sign some paperwork, man. He's got some commercials to do.
Private jet, something.
PJ, yeah.
I gotta go to sleep. And hey, not tomorrow, but next Sunday we will have Maddox on talking Bama. So
awesome.
Make sure you guys over at Roll Tide Nation, Roll_Tide_Nation. Go like and subscribe. We are our brother channel right here, the HerbnRodg Podcast.
Awesome.
Yes, sir.
These are family. Maddox, hey, listen.
I'll text you.
Don't let her talk you anything you wouldn't do.
When you leave, I'll make sure. I got you.
Maddox.
Captain plans isn't to take over the world.
We don't have any more beverages over here. We're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
We appreciate you, man.
JT,
percent of the world.
You know I love you, bro. Appreciate
all right, JT.
Love y'all too.
All
right, bro.
Going, boys.
Yes, sir. JT, let's go. We doing another, boys?
I'm just sitting. I don't know how to
make it up the steps. So
all right, I guess.
Okay. All right. Hey, hold on 1 second here. So Selection Sunday, may the chips fall where they may, but hey, may the blessings come our way for tomorrow. Hopefully we get a good draw. And as always, hey, Roll Tide. When everything's going right or wrong, Roll Tide makes everything feel better.
That's what I'm saying, baby. Roll Tide.
So, Maddox, as we mentioned earlier, Sadie's a good friend of ours. Sadie's an Auburn fan. One team that we're not quite sure of their fate tomorrow is Auburn. Herb, do you want to play the video? Sadie always gives us a weekly video of the Auburn recap. So let's play Sadie's video, get it out there, see what she has to say. And then after we finish basketball,
what's up, guys? So, big day tomorrow, Selection Sunday. And I think we're out. I mean, I see all this stuff on X, Twitter, whatever, about the metrics and who should be in and who should be out, bubble teams, and we're usually on the first 4 out. I just think 17 wins isn't going to get us in, but I could be wrong. I don't think we deserve to be in. We don't. If we do make it, I don't even know how far we go. Maybe win a game, depends on who we match up against. But yeah, some of these guys, I'm like ready for them to be off my team anyway and start practicing.
Restart. Yeah.
So if I could guess, we're out tomorrow and we get an NIT invitation and we decline that shit. I don't want to go to NIT. That's not cool. Anyway, we'll see. War Eagles.
Just let me stay home. That's great. That's great.
Yeah, Auburn. Yeah. So Auburn lost to Tennessee.
Agree with her.
Yeah, they lost to Tennessee the other day, and I think had they beat Tennessee, I think that would have got them in the tournament to squeak them in. But they lost that game, and now they're most likely going to be looking from the outside in. And had Bruce Pearl for the past several seasons, whatever the case may be. Went to the Final Four, I think, 2 years ago. I forgot where they ended up last year, but I mean, in Stephen Pearl's defense, and I don't want to do this, he's an Auburn guy, but Bruce Pearl left him like right before the season started. So
kind of dirty. Kind of dirty to be your son. You know what I mean? Like he knew his son was kind of probably going to be the one. You know,
Stephen Pearl had no choice. He just said, "Okay, here's what you got. Figure it out." He did the best he could.
I don't like to compare the two, but it's kind of be like if Nick Saban's son was an assistant coach with him or something for that long, and they did that much at that school, and then when but I'm like, dude, it was like they just woke up one day and said, "I'm going to retire, son. Here's your job," and then.
And how late he did it.
Yes, dude.
That was the thing. And so there was an argument online I saw, and they were like, oh, they didn't give him a chance. Like, oh, people can always use, the transfer portal. It was the day before practice started.
Yes, dude.
Right.
So was she driving the video?
She was. What stage drive? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Matt, was she driving or was she just sitting in the car?
I thought she was in her car. I don't think she was driving though, was she?
Okay. Well, hey,
I don't know.
Amongst us three, we'll say she wasn't driving just for safety reasons.
I didn't see anything.
All right. I mean, it is what it is for Auburn. I don't think they'll be in, but I'm not.
No, I don't either. I agree with her what she said. I don't know if 17 wins is enough.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's the one thing. That's why I say Alabama. We might not be the most dominant, but we do have good wins. And we have had good wins, man. And that's what I will prop Nate Oates where he schedules those big games. And it sucks sometimes when we don't win them, but when we do win them, it comes in our favor later in the season right now. And I think that's what gets us in a better spot. But we got to perform good, dude.
It is, and I like him scheduling these games early because it kind of shows and gives us a chance to see where we are, like what type of team are we. Like when we beat St. John's early in the season, I was like, okay, we can kind of compete with them. But then when we played Arizona, I was like, all right, maybe this isn't the same week,
Yep.
But I like the test. It's early on in the season. It's before conference play. I like to go ahead and get out the way. We get a couple losses in. It's basketball. We can lose some games and still get into the tournament. So I'm happy with where we are, and it is what it is regarding basketball. Again, we'll see what happens tomorrow. With that,
can I say
go ahead,
real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
It is hilarious. So Sadie was clearly in a car. It was at a light, and like she's even saying, I was at a light. Okay. The argument in the chat is like she's supposed to be driving. When she's driving, they go, "Why is she driving?" But she's not.
But y'all said, but she's supposed to be.
Yeah,
she can't win.
Sadie has done one video when she was sitting inside. The rest of them all been driving. So
okay,
she was in her car, but I guess she was stopped for a second, and everyone's like, "What the heck?" So
hey, you gotta get your content where you gotta get your content. I understand.
Herb, check the chat right quick, and then we will. With that being said,
yes, Rod, I'm ready.
With that being
said,
so
Rod sends me private chats, and I just read them out loud. He's like, "That's not the point of a private chat."
So I think with that being said, I think that's it for college basketball. We're good. We're going to transition over to what everybody wants to hear about, which is college football spring practice. A-Day is next month. Actually, just like a little under a month away.
Yep.
Before we jump into that. We reached out to Maddox prior to the show, and we want to know who Maddox's top 5 Bama football players were of all time. Herb, can you please do us honors?
Before that, can I say that the Lakers are now losing to the Nuggets?
Are they?
Yes, by 1. Oh, by 3. By 3.
That's right.
They're losing by 3?
Just do the top 5. LeBron Steyer. Come on, do the top 5.
Just give him my top 5. I'm ready for it.
We were at like 20.
I know, and that's the thing. I'm gonna get hate. I might get hate, but it's okay.
No, you can't get hate.
You can't get hate because I do feel like I don't know. Go ahead. You're good. I love it.
What did I tell you? I said the Lakers are a good first half team. I told you that several times.
That's because everybody old and tired. So by the second half,
all right, let's go to Maddox's top 5.
Okay.
Here we are, Maddox top 5 players of top 5 favorite Bama players.
Good edit. So, let's go.
Okay, let's go. Herb.
I like this.
Number 1. Who's number 1?
Julio.
Julio, go ahead.
Love Julio, bro.
Julio Jones?
For me, so Julio's from Foley, Alabama. I told earlier I was letting you know I grew up in Daphne, Alabama. I remember being a kid. I was probably in 5th or 6th grade. Julio played at Daphne. ESPN came to it. It was like the biggest thing in the world at that point in Daphne, in a town like that. And that just started making me like him as a young kid. And then seeing him commit to Alabama, just the straight dominance he had at the receiver position, especially early on he had good quarterbacks, but not what have came through since then at all. And they really back then had a way.
Has changed. The game
so much, so much pass heavy now. So much pass heavy. And back then, that's why I said back then it was like hand the ball to Mark Ingram, Trent Richardson, and them dudes were going to run for 100 every game. So for what he did in that time, that's why he's one of my favorite at 1. And like I said, just being like a 251 guy, just growing up in that area, that's why I always love Julio.
And you got to give kudos to Julio what he did in the NFL career too, man. Future Hall of Famer. If he's not Hall of Fame, I don't know what is, but he had a really successful career with the Atlanta Falcons. Their best wide receiver of all time. Quiet, no issues ever from anybody out of Julio's size, stature, legs, route running, everything. Julio was that guy. He was what they call him.
Yep, that's another thing. It was just what you said. He went to Alabama. You never heard of an off the field issue, even before Alabama. I just always heard good stories. He's a good kid. He just played ball, and then when he went to Alabama, he was just focused. And you all know that was before NIL, right? Yep. So they went to Alabama. He went there for Saban to develop him to go to the NFL. Goes to the NFL. I'm a Falcons fan, luckily, so then I got to experience that side of it. And what he did there was amazing, and that's why I don't know. He's just one of my all-time greats. If you ask someone a top 5 Alabama players, it is hard, especially if you're a real fan, because there's so many. But for me, that's one.
Yeah. So to that point, we let all of our channel members make a top 5, and then the cat, because she's a legend, she made a top 5 offensive. She actually messaged us and said, "I can't choose 5, so here's 5 offensive, 5 defense." To your point, that's how tough it is.
That's why I think I text you back, or Raj. I text the TikTok page back, and I was like, "Well, which order do you want?" You know what I mean? I was do you want it in order, or do you just want 5 greatest?
It's funny you asked that, because Herb and I have this ongoing joke where he asked me in order of like my top 5, and I never give him an order. I just tell him 5 people in general. So
in no particular order.
Yeah, dude. Yep.
I feel like Julio's that name that's in a lot of people's top 5s for obvious reasons, man. And he kind of sparked that Nick Saban era dynasty type of thing coming in 2008. And he just, again, size, stature, hands, route running. He had everything you wanted in a typical wide receiver, and he's the man. Shout out to Julio Jones.
Yeah, I agree.
Who do we have at number 2?
Hey, Duke up 2 with under 3 minutes left. Lakers and the Nuggets are tied. Number 2, Maddox.
Ooh, OG Sean Alexander.
NFL MVP. Sean Alexander.
Real Bama fans are gonna love this one, and I wanted to put him at 1 because in my eyes, like my dad, obviously just growing up. Y'all obviously probably know how it is when you grow up in Alabama. You're born and they either put Auburn gear on you or they put Alabama gear on you.
Maddox, we actually moved to Alabama in '94. So
really? Oh, never. I thought. Okay.
Senior in high school, and Rodg was in like 8th grade.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Maddox,
well,
Herb and I are Army brats. My dad was a retired Army, so we lived a lot of places growing up. First 12 my years, we lived in Germany 2 separate occasions, 6 years, Florida, Indiana, Kentucky. We moved to Alabama in 1994. So from 94
we moved to
on,
Tuscaloosa though, like Roger said.
Right. Y'all were in Tuscaloosa. Okay.
Yep.
And then at the same time, though, y'all were there at such even 8th grade, 9th grade, that's such an age where y'all started to experience how, like, the schools, the high school, the middle school, like when it was Iron Bowl week, you're wearing your jersey to school all week, or you're off school early, possibly on, there was just things that went on. It was such a big deal. And that's how, go ahead. Yeah.
Even when we first moved there and everybody was saying roll tide all the time, we're like, what is this roll? What
does it mean? Oh, yeah, that's what they think in Virginia when I said to do, for sure.
You're like, huh? I was like, okay, I get it now. It's in your blood, man. It's just part of your blood. Yeah, so go ahead, Carl. I'm sorry about that.
No. That's. I was only interjecting to say that. No, so he could continue on his. But
Max, hold on. Do you see how Herb just said interjecting?
Interjecting,
that's his big word for Saturday
That
night.
was big. Like
that was a huge word. I don't say interjecting to my kids, but
after hydrating, I'm not saying interjecting for sure. After hydrating,
I'm trying to say
I'm not saying interjecting. It's the glasses, dude. I'm not
interjecting.
That's hilarious. But for sure, man. Like
next.
I kind of to wrap that part up, like just being in that born there and everything. And then my dad really is the one, when I started watching Alabama football, I remember kind of in that sense watching Sean Alexander, you know what I mean? Early on as a young kid, watching highlights, watching him play. And like, to me, that's just what the ideal running back was when I was so young. Physical, fast, dude, he was elite. And then you see what he did in the NFL as well.
MVP, Seahawks.
MVP. And that's why, like, we all talk about obviously King Derrick Henry. He's up there for me too, obviously. I love what he did. You can't take the trophies away, everything he won. But I just feel like Sean kind of started that at Alabama before it was even a thing. You know what I mean? Before we talked about Saban, before we talked about this, like Sean was doing it then. And Alabama, people don't realize Alabama, we've always been a big name. We've always been a big brand. The script A is like never going to go anywhere. But there was a time where we weren't as dominant as we were since the Saban days. And those days, there were people really.
Those days.
Yeah. I mean, it was really about loving your team back then and loving the players on there. And I don't know. I feel like Sean Alexander definitely put on and definitely started that running back trend that brought on people like Mark Ingram, Eddie Lacy, Trent Richardson, TJ Yeldon. I mean, Kenyon, you go down the board, man. People can say what they want about our running back room now, but there was a time there where we were running back university. I don't care. I'll argue with anyone about that. If we talk college ball, not talking their NFL career, we ran that. And same with a lot of rooms, but so I know that was a lot, but Sean Alexander definitely my two.
And Alex posted a question: does anybody know what his nickname was? I thought it was Mr. Touchdown. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but that's my guess was Mr. Touchdown. Does anybody?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. That's bad too. I put him at my two and don't know his nickname.
I thought Alexander the Great was one of somebody guessed that and he said no.
I think it was Mr. Touchdown.
One reason why we're more humble fans is when we came in. Before there's too many people who came in the middle of the Saban era who just think, oh my God, everything's great. We came in right before that in '94, right after the '92 championship, so we knew some bad
that gap. See, I came in on the Mike Shula era, kind of, or like not, and yep. I mean, I get that. And then one of my best friends up here in Virginia, I think y'all follow him, Taylor. Like I've kind of, when I moved up here 10 years ago, I kind of made him like, he started coming and watching games at my house and seeing how intense I get into it or things that didn't. He's a Chicago Bears fan, so he understands. But at the, being their rivalry, but then just seeing how into it we get. Well, he ends up now 8-9 years later, whatever. He's diehard Bama too. But he came in on that. He came in kind of when it was like Tua, Najee, later on in that Saban era. But he's learned through me that like, it wasn't always pretty, dude. It definitely, it wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't. And
that's what makes that dynasty so nice.
Yep. Randy chimed in and said there are Georgia fans here. We know where the real RBUs. Randy, we appreciate you, and we appreciate the fact that Georgia fans know where the real RBU is, and it is Alabama. Thank you, Randy, for acknowledging that. It is Alabama. We appreciate that.
Alabama.
Yeah.
Thank you, Randy, for
Randy, we appreciate the compliment, man.
Thing Randy ever said about Alabama.
Yeah, exactly. Alex said the same thing. Where they sit while they're You have a few running backs from Georgia, but we know, Alabama is RBU. With that being said, Herb, who is number 3 on Maddox's list for top 5 Bama plays all time?
Why are you asking me?
You don't want to do it?
Ooh, King, bro. Of course. King. That's hard too, because see, that was more, I saw a lot more of him live than I did obviously Sean Alexander. And I mean, there's really not much to say about Derrick Henry at Alabama. Like, hand him the ball. I don't know if y'all have seen his high school tape in Florida either. That's literally what they did.
Yeah, at Yulee, Florida. Yeah,
at Yulee, Florida, bro. They seriously.
Derrick Henry looked like he was about 8 feet tall to a bunch of.
It wouldn't have looked as bad if he was at like a Texas school maybe or somewhere else, you know. But being at that small school in Florida, it just looked so. He just was going to outnumber him every time, outforce him. So. I actually heard, I watched a Saban interview where his biggest struggle when he got to Bama was pass blocking because he never really had to do it in high school. They weren't asking him to pass block. They were just handing him the ball. And that's kind of like, I remember Saban making a comment saying he asked him one day, like, you're really struggling with pass blocking. He's like, well, I never really had to do it. Yep. And I mean, I think, dude, Derrick Henry was so dominant at Alabama in that run, man. A huge part of those championships.
And you talk about the NFL, man.
Dude, and he's
still going. He's still going.
I mean, I know we'll get random fans. I know he's had troubles fumbling, whatever. You look at his stats, dude. He's solid. And like any NFL team right now would love to have Derrick Henry on there.
And I know Maddox mentioned him in college, but Herbert Maddox, do you remember 2015 Iron Bowl? Derrick Henry went absolutely off. Do you remember how many rushing yards he had?
212.
Yeah, I was 250.
Higher.
285.
A little lower.
Yeah.
270.
271.
Oh my gosh! Dude.
I remember that because Nick Saban said, "Look, dude, we're going through this game." 271 yards in the Iron Bowl, and again, he's still going to this day. Iron Man, kind of like LeBron James.
Yeah.
Who?
Here comes Herb.
Who?
Iron Man. He's durable, man. No problems with, kind of like Julio. No problems with Derrick Henry at all. Just a good, solid guy. Shout out to Derrick Henry. He's one of my favorite college running backs all time. Especially
my favorite thing about Derrick Henry is you could tell that Nick Saban yelled at Lane Kiffin and was like, "Run the ball," and Lane was like, "All right, I'm gonna run him so much that he runs himself tired, then I can throw the ball again." And Derrick Henry,
bro, yes,
that was fun.
Yes.
All right, Roger. You say next one.
Who are we going to number 4? Oh, yes.
I can't not put B. Young in there. I really can't. I mean, being that quarterback winning the Heisman, everyone gives me crap about this one too because of the non-championship thing. I'm not going to say everyone. I'm saying realistically non-Bama fans. But when I try to talk to people about this, saying Bryce is one of my I mean, dude, what Bryce did in those 2 years as a starter, I mean, that was elite. And we probably won't see that again. I mean, I don't want to say that. Actually, I think Keelan has similar talent. And when I say that, it's a whole different convo. But I think that he has that it factor that Bryce Young had. Bryce Young, he came out of high school.
We appreciate you. Go ahead, man.
Yep, good night. No, you're good, bro. I just feel like coming out of high school, we knew Bryce had that twitch, that it factor, that quick release. And that's how I see Keelan. I'm not comparing their games or anything like that. Just seeing that twitch, understanding when Bryce Young did come in the few times under Mac Jones that year, he showed he could handle it. Same with the two quarterbacks we have going on right now. Bryce winning the Heisman, though, dude. I'll always remember that night. Like, that was cool. That was cool seeing him do that. He's such a good kid, too, man. Like, really is. I hated when he first went to the Panthers. Felt like he wasn't put in a great situation.
Yeah.
The coaching staff, I feel like, really wasn't fully behind him there.
Yep.
Kind of threw him to the wolves right away when everyone already knew he was a little undersized. Because, he's still a little undersized now, but he's put on more weight. He's got so much more experience now. You can tell when he's in the pocket, dude, he's so much more calm. Just love my man, Bryce. I really do. I have him at 4. He's one of my favorite Alabama quarterbacks. There's another who's like an honorable mention. And then I also have another, like AJ McCarron, someone that's hard for me. I almost put AJ McCarron at 4. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Just being that he's from 251 Mobile and the championships, but Bryce had the Heisman.
Bryce did. Herb, your thoughts on Bryce? I mean, Herb and I have talked about Bryce a million times.
He had the talent that the other players. I mean, he basically had 2 receivers, for the whole team. One of them transfer. And to your point earlier, Maddox, we had somebody come on here and be like, "Oh, Mac Jones was better than Bryce."
Yes, we did.
And I was like,
no,
that's not true.
If you swap those two, Bryce still wins a championship.
Correct.
Yes.
Bryce.
Yep.
Game. Yep.
So,
for me, I just felt like Bryce was the most cerebral QB we've had in a long time. Bryce was the type of guy who always made
cerebral. Okay, but I'm interjecting with
that. Was Raj, that was a big word, but that was a big word. But I'm not getting involved. I'm not getting involved in the beef.
Bryce made all the right decisions. There we go.
Yeah, no, he did. Right,
even when he scrambled, Bryce he'd run, he would
get down, or
he would go out accuracy. And we all remember what he did in the Iron Bowl. Was it with like 2 minutes left or whatever? We were down like 10-3 whatever. Came back, won the game through the past 4 overtimes to match. He won that game. Bryce was just, you never had issues with Bryce. He always did the right thing. So I could definitely see why Bryce gets up before. And people, again, to Herb's point, people give Bryce criticism because he didn't win a natty, but come on, had J-Mo not got hurt, had Mechie not got hurt, we would have won that game. We would have won
for sure, dude. And it's funny you bring up that Iron Bowl. So just a quick little story. Another reason why he's one of my favorites, other than like the Heisman, the stats he puts up, everything, all the game-winning drives. So that Iron Bowl was the night before my daughter was born. Okay, so we're in the hospital, and we had already been in there like a day, and then I have pictures I'll send y'all after the show, but me and my dad are basically in that little it was basically the delivery room, but nothing was obviously going on yet. And it was me, my wife, my mom, and my dad, and we're watching the Iron Bowl on like a little small microwave-sized TV in the hospital delivery room. And then me and my dad are just freaking out that whole drive, dude. I mean, it just the whole game, y'all know. The emotions right there were insane. And then I remember kind of freaking out doing the JT the Bama fan reaction. And then and then the nurses came in like, man, we were hearing you over there. But just such a crazy experience. That was a crazy game, man. And he'll be a legend for that game.
He will.
Forever.
He will. And we all thought I thought we were going to lose that game. I said, there's no way we're coming back. He put on a masterful drive, a clinic that passed to Corey Brad. Everything he did, I was like, dude, I can't believe we won the game. I was so excited. I think Herb and I probably talked. We talked like during the middle of the game and after the game.
I get chills thinking about it.
Yeah, I was just like, dude, Bryce was the man. With that, hold on, let me show Randy some love. Bryce didn't win that. We know why.
I know because them Bulldogs got us.
Yeah, they got us.
They got us. You got it, Randy.
You're a great support, but Randy will try to drag you down if you're not.
Randy, it's okay.
Randy likes to take little looks at us all the time and then go, "It wasn't me."
I was about to say that. Randy knows when to prod you. He knows, and when he does it, he's sitting at home, he's pulling his beard. He's like, Randy, we got your two. We got so many, we lost count. You got your two.
Yeah.
All right,
and he'll go, I didn't mean anything by it.
Yeah, it's all a funny game. It's fun banter. Banter's a big word. Who does Maddox have at number 5? Yes. I like this pick.
And my favorite DB, dude.
Yes.
He's with the Jets, and I know it's crazy to see how he's like, kind of. I honestly thought when he went to the Dolphins early on, he was going to be there forever.
Me too.
When he went to the Dolphins, I thought that was going to be their guy. He'd retire there, be one of those safeties that just is an NFL legend. It turns out how it turns out. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I saw he is getting teamed up with Malachi Moore, though, at the Jets. That's pretty cool, having those two safeties. Okay. Now, I mean, obviously they didn't play together, but just that Bama brotherhood up there. But, dude, Minkah, to me, I think he's actually, and, now that I think about it, I think he's from New Jersey. I remember when he came to Bama, that was when there were hurricanes or something bad going up there in New Jersey at that time.
Okay.
And I don't know, there was just a bunch of stories how it had affected his family and stuff, but he still came to Bama, still did his thing. And I don't know, dude, Minkah just kind of embodied that Saban defensive back to me.
Yep.
Like everything Saban put in, what he tried to coach those players, Minkah did it. And really since being a true freshman. I think
he did. I'm a Dolphins fan, and I've even told her Minkah's in my top 5 as far as the Alabama players all the time. Look, I always loved him. I always loved the way he carried himself. The game against A&M when he returned that pick 6.
Yes.
And Minkah was always that guy. And again, when he got drafted to Miami, I was so excited. Then we traded him to Pittsburgh. Then he came back. Now he's at the Jets.
Yeah.
I'm like, nobody ever really has a successful career with the Jets. I mean, Yeah, it's just kind of like it kind of stinks for him. But good kid, good guy. His brother's going to Athens. We know about that, but
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. His brother is.
He's going to Athens. He's going to Georgia. Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Great list. Everybody said great list. So
Thank you.
Is this honorable mention or?
This is honorable. That's honorable. I got my boy Tua here. Tua to me.
My favorite. He's my favorite quarterback all time from Bama.
Thank you. Let's go, Rodg. That's what I'm talking about. So for me, bro, like Tua. Once again, one of those games. I remember sitting on the couch watching that national championship game with my dad. I'll never forget that moment. And then I just think Tua kind of redesigned what our offense looked like at that time. I know there was more to it. I know we had new OCs, new stuff like that. But like the quick release and the way he handled the RPO, dude, like he made me – I didn't really believe in the RPO before Tua started really handling it at Alabama. And it was not – and now he had a lot of talent around him too. You had the wideouts. You had Judy, Ruggs, Waddle. You had tons of people. But then you just go back to – dude, that entire freshman class was insane. Yeah. You go back to that. I mean, yes, him and Devontae Smith connect on that, the pass for the national championship, but all those freshmen were balling that game in that second half. You had Najee Harris coming in, Ruggs coming in. They were all performing. So I don't know. Tua, man, he's a good guy too. I've always loved him. I've hated that as he's got. I always thought it wasn't going to be the same after the hip injury, to be honest with you. And I know, that hasn't really bothered him too much in the NFL, maybe where he hasn't re-injured it. But I think it's made him a little less mobile. He wasn't the most mobile before either.
Honestly, sometimes Matt, I still think he thinks he's too mobile. Tua does not protect himself.
Where he doesn't get down. Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't use all the quarterback protections, and I think that's the problem.
Yeah.
When he hurt the hip, that was in a blowout game.
He should have been out. Even Saban said it. Yeah.
But you have to know, a banged up guy. This play is over. Throw it away or do something with it. Don't let yourself get dragged down.
No, to Herb's 1,000% right. It was that Mississippi State game. We were up by a nice margin. He was rolling to his left, and at that point, you're like, just throw the ball away. If they score a touchdown, we're still up by like 2 scores.
Correct. You're out.
Too long. He got tackled, and that just started the decline. And man, this is something that Herb and I have talked about. Tua was a great quarterback, but he's reckless. He was reckless in college. Agree. We know what happened in the NFL. He got drafted to my Miami Dolphins. I'm a Dolphins fan. That's my favorite team. 2023, that was a beautiful season. Shut up, Herb. Yep. That was a beautiful season. But I mean, I think after 2023, 2024, we know what happened, and I just want to see Tua happy. And he's with Atlanta now. We'll see what happens after that. But with that being said, Maddox, that was a great list. We love seeing players get mixed up there. We don't like – sometimes you see the same top 5, a lot of same players, whatever. But it was a great list. Everybody chatted in the chat. It was a great list. We appreciate that. Yeah, awesome. Good to kind of relive some of these memories for Alabama football and make some more in the 2026
That's what
season.
I say, dude. It's you ask any Bama fan, not even just y'all asking people. Just if you go to a Bama fan, like, what's your top 5? There's so many.
So many.
Like you could be like, well, are we talking Bear Bryant era, or are we talking when you guys moved to Alabama in the 90s and players then? Like people don't. You got to be a Bama fan to know we were good then too. There were players then. Were we Alabama under Saban? No, but
It's funny that you say that because a lot of the quizzes that we say, hey, you Saban era fan or players.
Right. I get that.
Most people remember those, and then it also kind of cuts you off from having to go back. We got in trouble on the program one time for one of the greatest Alabama linemen ever. John Hanna. I've
heard of him. Yeah,
and we were like, I didn't watch him play, so I'm not putting him in my top 5. We got in trouble for that by the program we were on at the time. And I'm like, that's why we word most of our questions Saban era and after because
what you've seen,
for what you've seen. So.
Yeah, I agree with that. I 100% agree.
All right. With that being said,
we're out of here. You get out of here in a minute. I've got one question left for Maddox. And
man.
Maddox, again, we appreciate you for joining us on, man.
Thank y'all for having me.
We appreciate you. Again, if you're not following Maddox, please follow him on social. Maddox is somebody you're going to see rising up the ranks on a lot of Alabama sports, just in general, across over time. He's going to be out there. You're going to see his name a lot. You're going to see his content a lot. Maddox, we appreciate you.
Thank both y'all.
Maddox, do you know if you're going to 8A, or are you still up and you're trying to figure things out?
I don't know yet. I'm gonna decide within the next week for sure.
Okay.
That's why I got to decide within the next week. But I started thinking about it recently, and I think it's a good way for me to get out there, connect with people, connect with Bama fans, just Bama creators, everything like that, and then honestly get a good look at that quarterback situation we got going on. Get a look at a couple of those 5-star freshmen that we had coming in. That honestly, I've seen some film on them in spring that looks like they're ready to be immediate starters. I mean, we're talking guys that look like. Hey, I'm not going to keep it on the subject, but there was a comparison between him and Julio, and I don't want to compare him because I hate to compare a guy to Julio and say he doesn't live up to Julio standard. He's a bad player, because that's not the case. Yeah. Correct. I feel like it's bad on the player. Size-wise, though, dude, I looked at those spring training videos and pictures, and Sadarian Morgan, he's ready for the SEC.
What is
Jariah Edwards? 6'4", 6'5", or is it?
I think it's 6'4".
Bro, and losing Zay Horton, we don't have too much height right there. I don't know. We'll see.
I agree. I think he cracks that rotation. So, hey, real quick, Raj, before I give Maddox his question, I want to answer this one.
Yeah.
I was actually on the phone with Rodg when this happened. So I get really bad anxiety for whatever. So I have gone to take the trash out, right? And I am walking the trash back when the drive starts. And I'm on the phone with Rodg. And Rodg goes, the worst thing ever just happened. I'm like, well, game's over, right? Because that's the worst thing. I'm like, oh my God, we lost. He goes, no, Tua took a sack. So in my mind, I'm like, hey, that's not the worst thing ever. But me, like, what are you doing to me while I'm walking back?
Walk him up.
I'm in an apartment, so the trash tank is way over there. So I get to the walkway where I can see the door, and I get up there. Next thing I know, I hear, all these players
freaking out.
I don't know if they're Georgia fans or Alabama fans. I'm like, then Rodg.
It was me too, because my wife was
freaking out,
and I started screaming. And this was before we had kids, obviously. It was before we had kids, and my wife was like, "Rodg, shut up!" I'm like, I'm going.
Dude,
I cannot believe it. I didn't go to bed till like 3:30 the next morning, and I had to go to work the next morning. But
honestly, I don't mind those. I don't mind those work days. Those work days the next morning after a win like that, I'll bang it out quick. I'm not.
The next day, like, yeah.
Yep. Hey, and another one that was similar to, not as good as the championship ever, but that Jalen Hurts SEC championship game.
Oh yes.
When he ran that ball in, like when he went in and just started the drive, but when he did that scramble, that's another one. I'll always remember where I was at. Not as big as the national championship, but still a good one, definitely for Alabama players.
And that's one reason why Jalen Hurts is always going to be loved and respected in Tuscaloosa.
Yes, I don't care if you went to Oklahoma.
We have no issues with Jalen Hurts.
You went to Oklahoma and you got better, and now you won a Super Bowl. You've been to 2.
Hey, bro, you go with me.
Can't knock it, bro.
Yep.
If Carol's still in here, she'll chime in. She's a Eagles fan. So
okay.
All right, Maddox, on the way out, here are your final questions. Okay. You are a paid, credentialed media person. You're doing all your stuff, right? Okay. Alabama is in the national championship game. Who is your dream matchup? Who are they playing?
I'd say Texas.
Oh, I like it.
I just like Texas. I like honestly, and I came from, like I said, I came from the Shula days and then got pushed into the Saban days. That national championship, I'll always forget that or remember that being a young kid. The Mark Ingram throwing everything up, all that. Like that kind of, and it also made me respect Texas. Like that was back when Texas was a powerhouse too, right?
No respect to Texas.
Look,
you lost us on that one. Sorry,
but yeah, no, I'd probably say if my dream won, an Alabama-Texas game again, I'd love to see that.
Okay, are you sitting at the 50-yard line or in one of those press boxes above where you can see everything?
50-yard line.
50.
Okay.
I like it.
50 I was at 50-yard line for fourth, or I think I was actually at like the 40, or I was at the 40 for 4th and 31, but I'm sitting 50-yard line.
50-yard line. Okay. What celebrity singer is singing your national anthem?
Cardi B.
No.
Oh, my bad.
Rihanna. Rihanna.
Rihanna. Oh, I like
Rihanna.
that.
Rihanna, bro. Rihanna's my GOAT. Female singer, I go Rihanna, bro. I don't know.
Why is she your GOAT?
I'm not gonna say GOAT. I don't know. I don't know who my GOAT would be, but Rihanna's my top, bro. Rihanna, she gets up there. You know, Herb, you know, and Rodg, you know, but okay, yeah, we know. She gets up there and starts singing Disturbia, and I might take the polo off. I don't know.
What? Oh, hey, right. He said he's making another kid up in here today.
Hey, whatever. Hey.
Okay. What group is doing your halftime show? Group or singer is doing your halftime show?
Dude, y'all have some good ones, man. Y'all know how to. Hey, y'all do that. Hey, y'all spend all week coming up. Y'all are good, man.
We got to put you through the ringer,
best group. I don't. Give me Coldplay, maybe. I like Coldplay.
Okay.
I like Coldplay growing up. I like Coldplay. Yeah, give me group. Yeah.
Okay. Final question. You've been paired with somebody for this whole press junket the whole week. Y'all are both getting paid. You have to pregnant one person from this list, okay?
I have to what?
You have to take one person from this list. I'm about to give you.
Okay.
Herb or Rodg?
You ain't gonna make me end it like this. I'm taking both y'all.
Yes, we are.
It's a dual pass. It has dual. It's dual. They're letting both y'all in, and we have a hotel. We're good.
No. You can only take one, man.
Hey, you're getting paid. And get paid. See, look.
This is messed up. Because one of y'all are. Hey, look. Even Kat said it. Red flag. Kat said it. Red flag. She knows. She's been in here.
You have to make the decision. Come on.
Bro, stop. Rodg.
Who?
Rodg. I'm going Rodg.
Oh. You know what,
bro? Herb, don't unfollow me though, bro. Hey, Herb, hold on. Let me. Herb. Hey, this is crazy. Herb's gonna unfollow me, and then who else? Corey Bama. Y'all put me on here, and now all Roll Tide Nation's gonna unfollow me now. Man,
dude, this is part of the initiation, man.
Hey, this is love, man.
On a serious note, Maddox, we appreciate you.
No, thank y'all for having me, man. For real.
Yeah, you'll be back on our show. You'll be back on Roll Tide Nation. If you ever need anything, you got our numbers. Reach out. If anybody in the chat, follow Maddox, please, ASAP.
Yes, for sure.
MC Coldplay. Yeah, Coldplay. Hey, whatever Maddox chooses, Maddox gets, man.
That's my mom. That's funny.
Shout out to Maddox's mom, Miss Gridiron Garage. We appreciate you for joining us.
Hey, is it Miss Gridiron Garage or just Miss Garage?
Well, let's go. We just Miss Tammy, let's go.
Fair enough. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide, bro.
Can I hit the last couple real quick? What they were doing?
Go ahead, Herb.
All right, so there was Juice WRLD.
Yeah.
Taylor said Juice WRLD.
Rest in peace, Juice WRLD.
Let's go.
Alex said he's going with Tool. Matt's gonna have money back.
I will. Hey, that would be. That might have been right. Hey, that might have been right after this last shot. I might have done money back. Yeah.
Me, I'm taking 2005 either Gucci or Jeezy. That's me.
Ooh, Jeezy.
Yes.
I'm Jeezy, bro. All Atlanta rappers, bro.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes.
Green Day's good too. Green Day's good too. I thought about that.
Hey, Tink said not Coldplay.
How's she gonna do? Mom, how you gonna do me like that right now?
Hey, that's a wife thing right there. Like, hey, I don't like your choice. I don't have a choice. It's your choice. That's what wives do to you. And this was somebody trying to warn you, calling audible. But,
Matt Taylor, yeah, that's funny.
Randy said there's no dual pass for you. So, and Kat knew what was coming. So
Kat knew what I was getting into.
Because we do it to everybody, so sorry.
Maddox, again, man, we appreciate you for joining us, man.
I don't know that there's a power in the world that can make me unfollow. Randy, you're stuck with me. You will give up on me before I give up on you.
Yeah, we'll never unfollow her. Yeah, we appreciate you, Maddox, man. What is it? 10:08. We appreciate you. Again, we're all following each other. Reach out to us if you ever need anything. We're going to reach out to you. We are excited to see your growth on social media. Again, the video I made a while back, I made that video because of what you messaged me when I said, if you feel like doing something,
do it.
Just do it, bro.
I sent that to one of my best friends, bro, who wants to start getting into it. And I said, yo, what he just said right there, those words, just do it. Like, I know it's like a whole Nike slogan, but it's real. Like, if you just do it, get past that first one, you'll end. If you're passionate about it, it all work out.
It will. Herb and I started doing our podcast about 2.5, 3, maybe 3 years ago. We had no idea what we're doing. We didn't know anything about YouTube or anything.
Facts.
We were brothers just talking about sports. We didn't have a specific focus. Look where we are now. We're doing fine. And for Herb and I, it's always, we like what we're doing. Regardless of who's in the chat, regardless of who's far. We love doing it. We just love talking about Alabama sports and sports in general. So keep doing what you're doing, Maddox. You're off to great things. You're going to have a really, really bright future. We appreciate you, and we will continue to support you as long as everybody in the chat. So,
for sure, man. Thank both of y'all.
He means Rodg will continue to support
Herb. Herb's done. Hey, Herb left when I chose you, Rodg. Herb. It was like a seesaw. It's done. It's done. He's not.
We appreciate everybody in the chat joining us tonight. Again, it's 10:10. So a little past the hour, but Herb and I will be back Wednesday night, 8 p.m.
Wednesday night.
Tomorrow. Herb's taking off the show.
Okay, Herb. All right, Herb's
tomorrow is Selection Sunday. We're all excited, interested to see where we're at. If you're a Georgia fan, of course, you want to see where Georgia falls, and we'll see what happens, man. Maddox, we appreciate you. Herb, I appreciate you. My brother, love you guys. And
yes, sir. Thank y'all, man.
Maddox, shout out, give it. Where can everybody find you at? I'm a little tipsy. Go ahead, do what you got to do, man.
You're good, bro. First of all, I just want to thank both y'all for having me on. Like, don't lie. But no, thank both y'all for having me on. Like, this has been really fun. Like, especially being, like I said, being someone who's been in y'all's chat before, just watching y'all's videos, watching how much fun y'all have, just talking Alabama, talking sports. And then, like you said, just doing it one day, y'all showing love and then putting me on here. I really appreciate it. You can follow me on TikTok right now. Just Maddox Gridiron Garage, all one word. You can put that in on YouTube and Instagram. I started Gridiron Garage just as something since I work as a tech at Lexus. So I kind of just, post videos every now and then of me like tinkering on cars, but then it was just kind of something to incorporate that in Alabama football, sports talk, stuff like that. So we'll see where that goes, if it goes anywhere, but yeah, Maddox Gridiron Garage on TikTok, YouTube, and then on Twitter, you can just follow me, Maddox McCullough.
Shout out, man. And Herb, one thing I will say about Maddox is that he posts consistently on a daily basis. Yeah. That's the one thing that's going to put you ahead of everybody else. It's just post the content. Sometimes you'll get a lot of love from some you might not, but it's about consistency because I can't say it 3 times because I've been having a little drink. But anyway, consistency.
You're right, bro.
Maddox has that down pat. He's part of the family now. Maddox is me and Herb's brother right now. He's obviously light skinned. He hasn't been in the sun as much as Herb.
That's all right. It doesn't matter. I'll get to the beach. It's okay.
It's all good.
I'll get to the beach.
We appreciate everybody. That's pretty much it, man. Great show tonight. Maddox, we appreciate you.
Thank y'all, bro.
Love you again, of course. And as always, to everybody, have a good night. Have a fantastic week starting tomorrow. And Roll Tide.
Let's go. Roll Tide, baby.